What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay, got the poet live in effect like I always am, back with another sneaker conversation. Today we're going to be talking about the recent pictures of Travis Scott's dark mocha brown sample that never released. And it got me thinking about all these other releases that came out, and just, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to touch base on it. So first and foremost, let's just get right into it. I'm going to put some of the pictures on the screen and talk about this actual shoe. So Complex on Instagram, I think it's Complex Sneakers that actually released this. I'm not sure, either Complex Sneakers or Complex posted this on their Instagram, and they basically said, would you buy these if this Travis Scott released? And immediately when I saw it, I started thinking about other things, like, hold on, like, did Jordan Brand get inspiration from this shoe for other releases that actually came out this year? Did Jordan Brand actually not want to put this shoe out because there was other shoes that were similar, that, you know what I'm saying, that could have did well if it had Travis Scott branding on it? But as you guys can see, like, these shoes are pretty dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the minute I saw them, I thought about the Palomino Jordans. And with that being said, like, I started doing some comparisons to them. These pictures that I'm showing you right here, they're all like completely leather on the entire shoe. But when I look at the Palomino, right, it actually makes me think, like, is this shoe like inspired by the Travis Scott sample, right? The only difference between this shoe and that shoe, number one, it doesn't have the Travis Scott branding. This has the gold on the tongue. I believe the other one didn't have the gold. It was either white or red. I'm not really sure. This has suede on it, right here. And the Travis Scott has it's fully leather. So I just think that the reason why these had a little bit of hype to it, because everybody was like, oh, these are the reverse mochas and all that, not knowing that this could have been a Travis Scott shoe, but it just didn't release that way. If this would have been a reverse check and it would have had Travis on the tongue and then the little man on the back with the little smiley face, whatever emoji it is that Travis Scott uses, this would be a, you know what I'm saying, higher priced resale shoe. Currently, I'm not sure what these are at, but I will be looking that up and putting that on the screen as of the recording and editing of this video. That's what the price is. But I really think that in the long run, I did a video about this shoe and why this shoe was actually sitting on shelves and all that other stuff. I didn't do a full review, which I might do. And if y'all want to see that, let me know. But I just thought that this would be, you know what I'm saying, a good conversation to have, because, like, Travis Scott branding on this shoe would have just made this shoe more hype. Don't get me wrong, I do see people in my city, which I live in Virginia, I do see people in my city rocking this. I do also see resellers stocking up on this too, because they feel like over time that this could possibly be a good investment, which I think is a good investment as well. But I actually like this shoe. Just looking at this shoe just makes me want to, like, you know what I'm saying, rock this in the winter and fall time. And it's super cold outside. I think it's currently like 18 degrees right now, 19 degrees. But anyway, it's cold. And this gives me that winter vibe right here. Everything about this shoe is winter. But, like, could this have been a potential Travis Scott shoe? Could this have been a, like, even the box, like, could it have been like Travis Scott branding all over it, the Travis Scott paper, all of that? Like, would you guys have bought this shoe if this was a Travis Scott branded shoe? Like, after looking at the samples, it made me really think about the Palominos 1000%. Only difference is the leather, like, it's dark leather, and the brown is darker. This is like that mocha brown on the mochas. I don't have a pair of the mochas, but I was lucky enough to get these, and it serves its purpose. And I like darker shoes anyway, just because they're easier to clean for me. But anyway, like, would you guys have bought this shoe if it was Travis Scott branded? Do you think that Nike took inspiration from the Travis Scott sample for the Palominos? Was this already in production? Was this a situation, my phone is going off, I'm sorry. Was this a situation where somebody at Nike was like, hey, like, let's just change the materials up a little bit. Let's make this suede instead of leather. Let's just put the Jordan branding on it, put a gold hit right here, and go from there. Like, what do you guys think? Like, this really makes me think that Jordan brand took inspiration from the Travis Scott sample and made the Palominos and just slightly modified it with the suede instead of the leather, and obviously took the branding of Travis Scott off of the shoe altogether. Did you guys even cop this shoe? Did you guys even have any type of like reaction when these originally, the images of these originally released? Did you guys think like, oh, this is a Travis Scott, oh, this is a reverse mocha, what is this shoe? What, I'm curious on what you guys thought. And I'm in Virginia. My area is different than other states, but like, I'm curious on, are these still available in your state for retail? If they are, let me know. Were these available for release like few days after in your states? Talk to me. Let's talk about this, because I'm really curious on all of those questions. I will say, now that I'm looking at it, the bottom of this shoe is darker. It's like a real dark mocha compared to the suede on the side. And that always stood out to me because it's dark. So maybe that was inspired by a Travis Scott sample, because like this brown isn't the same brown as the suede up here. This brown is darker. Like, it's crazy now that I'm thinking about it. And it obviously has that midsole, that aged midsole right there. But I'm just really curious on if Nike actually used this as an inspiration for the Palominos. Like, I really am. So with that being said, man, I've been getting a lot of love and a lot of views from the sneaker videos. So I'm gonna try my best to, you know what I'm saying, focus on a few of those and see, you know what I'm saying, what happens. And I greatly appreciate it if you are new here. Thank you, man. Come on, join the family. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get it popping, yo. And last question, would you have rocked these if these were a Travis Scott, or would you have bought them for investments? Let me know what you think. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm out. Peace.